Okay guys, Connor told me to do a Draw My Life, so here it is. J-Ray's Draw My Life. Starring me, Jack. So anyway, I was born on May 8th, and I was a baby. Pretty cool, awesome, diaper wearing, glowing baby. Anyway, right from the get-go, I had pretty short hair when I was little. It was me, my older brother Sean, and my mom and my dad. We were pretty much a normal family, normal as a family can be. You know, an awesome baby like me. And yeah, we were all together in junk. But anyway, I was a pretty cool kid. I was overactive in my imagination, and I was pretty crazy. And you could also say I was pretty clumsy, cause one day I tripped in the grocery market and I pretty much busted my head open on a glass shelf. It hurt a lot, although I don't really remember because I was little. But anyway, one of my favorite things when I was little was playing video games. I always loved the stories and the crazy adventures I would go on in them, and I'd always wanted to go on my own crazy adventure with princesses and monsters to be slain. Me and my brother always liked to play video games together. It was fun. So, one day I decided to go to school. Well, more like forced to go to school. And I made some friends who shared some of the same interests. One of my friends, my closest friends, was Michael. Other people just didn't really get it. Right from the start, me and Michael were the best of buds. We did a whole bunch of stuff together. And most of the things we did were acting out from scenes from games or making up our own adventures that we would play on the playground. It's pretty friendly. Friendship. But unfortunately, Michael, along with a lot of my other friends, had to move away. They moved upstate. Some of them moved to completely different states, and I haven't really seen from them that much since. So yeah, that was kind of hard for me. I was pretty sad, and it kind of made me a little um, self-conscious of myself, and it kind of got a little nervous around other people from then. It's kind of weird. Then, in 3rd grade, I decided to try and make some new friends. So, there was this dude named Connor and this girl who was a girl. And they seemed like they were pretty friendly friends, so I decided to talk to them. And little did I know they were in a club they had formed called the Idiot Club. So I decided to join the Idiot Club. And together, we were the trio idiots doing weird things, jumping over monkey bars and other thingamajiggers. It was pretty fun. It was friendship. Yeah. But little did I know, that was the day I would have my first crush ever in my life. And I had a crush on a crush that was my crush. That was the girl who was in the club. And honestly, I'd never had a crush on anyone before, so it was a weird experience. And I really liked her, so I decided to use my smooth moves, share some of my crazy stories that I would make up with her, and I would ultimately just try and make her laugh, because that's just one of the things I always enjoyed doing, making people laugh. So I told her crazy stories, weird jokes about bananas, and I think she liked it. I'm pretty sure she liked it if she wanted to hang out with me. Then, one day, it was the girl's birthday party. Halloween party to be exact. And I was all excited for it. I had bought her a gift that I was going to give to her. I had saved up like a bracelet or something like that. It was me, I had crazy hair. She was there dressed up like a witch. And so was Connor, wearing some costume that I don't really remember. I'll just give him a cowboy hat. Anyway, I was all ready to schmooze my way in there. And little did I know, Connor would be riding on a broomstick, stealing my lady. Yeah, he rode on the broomstick with the girl, and my hopes and dreams were kind of crushed. And that day, I honestly did not want to like Connor at all. Connor was an enemy. He was my rival, or something like that. I pretty much vowed to not like him, even though it was in secret, because I wasn't that violent. But it was the first time I ever really didn't like someone, and that someone was Connor. So yeah. Anyway, things went on as usual. I kept my hate kind of in secret, and one day, to my luck, Connor decided to leave the idiot club, and our whole friendship circle kind of broke and became a friendship line. Crack. Anyway, then it was just me and the girl, and well, I couldn't have been happier. My hopes and dreams had been restored, and it was time for me to make my move. So, I started by showing her some of my most prized possessions, my comics that I had written. I made a lot of comics when I was little because it was one of the things I liked to do to be creative, and since I couldn't make games or videos, it's pretty much my ways of making up my own adventures. So yeah, a lot of my adventures were actually inspired by one of my favorite games, The Legend of Zelda. I always liked the adventures in that, and I used some of my experiences from that to fuel the epicness of my comics. Kind of worked out good, because I'm pretty sure the girl liked it. But unfortunately, one day, I guess all that wasn't enough, and the girl decided to leave me forever. Though I still see her, it's kind of awkward. But anyway, that's not the point. I was all sad, and my heart was broken, because I had lost my friend and my girlfriend. Anyway, I kind of became a lot more shy, and I pretty much just spent a lot of my time playing games at home, because I didn't really go anywhere for like a year. Yeah, one of the things that always cheered me up was making videos. I got a camera for my birthday one year, and I used it to record special moments in my life, like when my baby siblings came home. Yeah, it was fun. It always made me feel special, like seeing my videos on a screen or something. Anyway, one day in 7th grade, I finally met back up with that one dude, Connor. Yeah, it was kind of weird because I wasn't sure if he remembered the events of before, and I had never actually told him about my grudge. But, needless to say, we talked it out, and it turns out we actually liked some of the stuff. We liked some of the same stuff. We both liked, like, talking about games and films and whatnot, and we talked about videos on YouTube that we had both seen. And then one day, I decided to invite Connor over, and, well, we filmed a video of me and him. We dressed up like Mario and Luigi, and we saved a princess. Yeah. Well, we sort of saved the princess. Anyway, it was really fun, and it was one of the times I was actually really open with someone and did something crazy. But anyway, unfortunately, one day during that year, my house caught on fire. It wasn't completely destroyed, but we still had to move out, and I was pretty scared. Honestly, I'd never experienced something like that, and that had always been one of my biggest fears. Anyway, me and my family, we had to move into a lot smaller house, which was hard because I had 4 other siblings and 2 parents, which makes 7 of us in total, which is not really that good for only a 2-story, not that large house. But I still had Connor, and we decided to keep making videos as usual. And our videos kind of got pretty crazy and random, such as Death Battle, or Death Tag I mean, and some other videos. And then one day, I decided to try out for a play, and I got the part. I actually tried out for 2 plays. My second play I got a better part, and actually I really enjoyed acting. It was fun, and it was one of the ways I could tell the story, even if I hadn't made it up. So, me and Connor, we were pretty awesome friends, and I actually decided that I liked making videos with Connor more than I did acting, because I could make my own story, and they were crazy. In fact, Connor actually helped me with a lot of stuff, like, well, breaking up with one of my girlfriends. Yeah. I was too nervous to do it, I didn't want to hurt her feelings, and Connor stepped up, encouraged me. I almost did it, but couldn't get the words out, and well, Connor knew the words. He just said them pretty harsh. Yeah. So then me and Connor were all buds, and I have to say, ever since we made our videos, I kind of started breaking out of my all nervous shell, and I learned to have a good time and just be myself, and it was fun. Better yet, I got to move back into my old big house, and yeah, that was pretty great. I was finally glad to be able to make better videos thanks to my larger yard and stuff. And it was pretty good. And me and Connor, we were all super friends, and I'd honestly been glad to be able to make videos with him, and it seemed like it was gonna go on for a long time, and maybe we'd even get pretty popular, such as some other YouTubers out there that we were pretty much inspired by. We were like the awesomest of friends. And then we decided to make SuperJCbros because we both like to play games and we both like to talk. So, created a thing where we talk while playing games. But, unfortunately, following the pattern of my other life events, Connor had to move. Yeah, he was moving all the way to California, and I live in New York. So you could pretty much say I was shocked. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought I would lose all my friends, or I would lose my confidence. Didn't know what was gonna happen without Connor, and I didn't know what was gonna happen to our YouTube channel, because how could we film without being in the same area? And so I pretty much vowed from that day that I wasn't gonna let a few thousand miles get in between me and Connor's friendship, and well, I didn't want anything to separate my new friend, because I'd already been separated from so many of my other friends. Couldn't let it happen. So, me and Connor decided to make an agreement. We would stick together, and we wouldn't get separated. So, we decided that from now on we would make videos for SuperJCbros for a long time. And that's really kind of what held us together. So, yeah, me and Connor hung out for a little while longer, and we tried to make the whole deal last, but eventually Connor did have to go, and he flew away in a oddly shaped plane. Not really, I just drew a bad plane. Whatever, doesn't matter. But me and Connor still stayed together via a new computer I just got it for Christmas, and yeah, we Skyped all the time, and it was fun, and I talked to him like every weekend. And so, I think thanks to Connor and SuperJCbros and my acting experience making crazy videos, I started to broaden my horizons and branch out. I joined the track team and wore a little thin jersey thingy, ran in front of people. Started drawing more, and I got to play games with my bud. Yeah, and I also started making a lot more friends. And I think that really helped me. Yep, and I was pretty glad to have a friend who was always there to talk to and cheer me up, especially when something bad happened, like when my dad got cancer. He's better now, but it was still a pretty hard experience, and well, I'm glad I had Connor to talk to because he kind of helped to cheer me up and made videos together. But yeah. Anyway guys, that was pretty much my whole draw my life thing. Although my life's still going on now, so who knows, maybe I'll make another one once some more stuff happens to me. But anyway, I can't thank you enough for supporting this channel and for at least watching it, you few people. So now, I'd just like to thank you with this drawing of me standing and glowing. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you stay tuned for more videos. Bye!